Hi everyone, and wow, got people already. Hi there. I didn't expect to get anybody at this time, so I hope you're well, and hope you're all doing okay. So, just want to say, I feel that Prince Harry was led down this promised kind of land here of this fairy tale. Is it fairy tale? No, I feel that Prince Harry was led down this garden path to a destination that didn't exist. Okay. Why am I saying this? Because I read an article in the Daily Mail today, and I felt the intuitive energies here that, and I think we've all been through this, haven't we? We've all been through this when we've been naive. That we have been led down some kind of path to a dead end. A lie, basically. We've been sold a lie, and I feel when you're being sold a lie, you end up kind of hitting a brick wall at the end of uh, this so-called lie by somebody else. This lie by somebody else, and so I kind of looked at that article there in the Daily Mail, and the sheer narcissism of it is like, and anybody that's experienced like narcissism and being promised the heaven and earth to reach a destination that isn't clearly not there. It's total. It's a total. It's fakery. It's when they promise you the world and it never happens. So the title of this reading is Harry is Harry lost in LA? Because look, let me put it this way: if you've been promised a life of not having to worry about paparazzi again, and not having to worry about people interfering into your life, and your Prince Harry, and kind of sold this idea with total enthusiasm and excitement and crazy kind of, follow me and we will go towards this destination where you'll get no interference, no paparazzi, we'll have a private life, we'll have such kind of peaceful life. We won't have the royal family and all that institute and BS involved. I'll take you away from this. Okay. What I'm going to do is sweep you off your feet, and I'm going to take you into a land that does not exist. Has anybody experienced this, where somebody has swept you off your feet and taking you to a land that doesn't exist? Said, well, I maybe not be able to fulfill your dreams for you. But what I will do, I'll pretend to be able to fulfill that dream for you. I will make it all up, and I will act my way through this, and I will get my way through this with you. Okay. I will get my way through this. I will get my way through this. Okay. Now, if you're sassy, you will not kind of buy that. You will not buy that. And it makes you angry. And I don't want to bring this Amber and Johnny Depp in here, but this kind of scenario, similar to Meghan and Harry's, is like, I will take you there. I will take you there. I will show you love. I will show you authenticity. I will show you everything that you believed did not even exist. And, you've not been able to trust people for so long. And I'm going to prove to you that you can trust me, that I will show you the world, okay? And you can trust me. I may be a megastar. I may be, I may have flaws, but although I'm laughing at my flaws, you're not going to be able to see them, because I'm just going to hide all of those flaws from you. And you will just see your fantasy. You will just see your fantasy, and that's where we're going, towards your fantasy. So with this word salad, do you feel that Meghan has taken Prince Harry, for a ride of his lifetime? Taken Harry for a ride. Do you feel that Meghan has taken Harry for a ride to a destination that does not exist? And I hope that Prince Harry is watching this, because this is the naivety that you emerge from. You told me that you loved me. You told me that this was this completeness. There's no more paparazzi. There's no more royal family. There's no more of this. There's no more of that. And I can trust you, because you have this exuberance to, this like energy to take us forward, this dynamic energy. I can believe it. I believe you. I totally believe you. So do you feel that Harry has jumped on this ride here of his life with Meghan, being very naive? Because in real life, who does that? Who does that? Who actually picks you up and say, hey, don't worry about the royal family. I'm here to protect you. I'm going to take you for the ride of your life here. And you're not going to, this is going to be unbelievable. You'll have all of your privacy. You will have no more of this spying on you. You will be able to be that ordinary person that you've always wanted to be, that Mr. Average. I am going to take you there. We're going to do this in LA, and we're going to go to LA, and we are, it's going to be fantastic, and the excitement of that, and I'll protect you, and the friends out there are amazing, and when Harry gets there, in these great big massive mansions, rattling around like a pea in a drum, and realizing, I've been taken on a ride here to another gilded cage. I am in a mansion, still with kind of surrounded by security, and I've been promised a lie here. So who do you blame for this? Do you blame the lies, the manipulation? You know, I have no intention, like Megan, I have no intention of actually being in the royal family. Not at all. I have an intention of riding the back of the royal family to actually elevate my position in Hollywood. That's why I did this. So I can't lose you because you are the person that I'm riding the back of. So I will promise you everything. I will promise you that life away from the royal family. I will promise you that you can lead a life of normality. And I will promise you that. But once we get there, that's when you'll find out the truth. It's all been a damn lie. So recently in the Daily Mail, it says, is Harry lost in LA? And please put your comments in the chat section. I know it's early and there's possibly not that many people around. Or in the description, in the comments section below, I'll put the comments on, okay? But I feel that Harry has been led down this garden path here to a lost kind of world. Still that gilded cage. Still not able to say what he wants without it being dissected and scrutinised. And still not kind of fulfilling his kind of runaway Harry ambitions of being the normal guy, you know. And there on his own in a great big mansion with Meghan wanting all the attention, like that recent video call just says it all really. You know, she's got layers and layers of foundation on to make it look natural. And, you know, very kind of strategic makeup on to make it all look natural. And her kind of merching shirt on, you know, the work clothing. I don't know what they call that, but that brand that she's made, the white shirt, the black trousers kind of look. Very kind of chic, work chic. And her hair all pristine. Well, Harry, it just looks like he's just got out of damn bed. You know, his hair all over. He's not had a haircut for weeks. A t-shirt, and she has put so much effort into that kind of video call, and Harry's still in his lounge pajamas, and she's thinking, oh really? And I'm gonna, okay, well, I'll let him do, you know, get away with this, but look, when I'm on camera, you know, and the movies, you know, the movies are happening, and it's like action. I don't want you stood there in your lounge down pajamas with your non-haircut while I've taken so much effort, and it's like, move up, let me get in the shot here. Let me get in the shot. Move up, get off the shot. I don't want you with your messy haircut and your damn lounge pajamas that you stink. I can smell you. Oh, you know, and I'm all kind of pristine. So Harry's thinking, okay, I can't get a word in edgeways here. This is not what I invested into. I mean, who would you blame here? Someone who is a naive royal that's bought this lie? Or would you blame Meghan? I think there's two people here, and these two people are rattling around in this great big kind of mansion in LA, and she, you know, she has taken them to this destination. You know, it's going to be better. It's going to be so much better in LA. I've got so many friends. I've got loads of friends there. So many director friends. We can, you know, we could do so well. We'll have parties every night and all this kind of thing. And when the reality strikes, it's like Meghan and Harry on a video call and her budging for the action, you know. Get out of the frame. Get out of the frame. You know, she might as well have done that. She might as well have said to Harry, get out of the frame. I'm here. I've made the effort. This is about me. You know, she may as well have said that. She may as well have said that for that video call. And Harry's there thinking, you've led me down a garden path. I don't even know who I am anymore. You have led me to this lie. I mean, who would you believe? Would you feel sorry for Harry? Or would you kind of understand that somebody would take an advantage of riding the back of a royal to gain kind of fame? There's similarities here with Johnny Depp, and because I did a reading on Johnny Depp and this Amber, but the similarities here with Meghan and Harry, don't you think? Don't you think? I don't know that situation with Amber and Johnny Depp, but I kind of think, I feel that Johnny Depp is kind of, he knows, he's not that crazy. I feel he's bitter. I feel he's bitter because he's done it again. You know, when am I going to meet that person that's not just going to be after riding the back of me to get fame? But I don't think Harry even saw that coming. You know, Harry didn't even see that coming. It must be a thing that they do in LA. You know, if they find somebody like an A-lister to ride the back of, then, and Harry's not in LA, is he, or Hollywood, he wouldn't have kind of known this. But the Queen did, didn't she? The Queen knew this, because you look at the Queen and the way she's looking at Meghan on that wedding day. She knew. She knew. Yeah, I know what you're. Yeah, I know what you are and what you're after. I know what you are and what you're after. And the Queen knew. And that's the thing, when you are a multimillionaire or you are some kind of person that's famous, it's so difficult to meet people that are genuine. And for the royal family too, it's so difficult to meet people who are genuine. I mean, if they're famous, and they walk down. They can wear sunglasses, a baseball cap, and they can walk down a high street, and they can kind of pretend that they're one of the ordinary people, you know, and the average Joe, and they can look in the shops, but they can't go and talk to people, can they? And be like your average person. Because you're going to see behind those sunglasses and say, oh God, you're that famous person, you know? You're that famous person, oh my God. And as soon as somebody like who wants to avoid that will kind of start running because they don't want to be recognised. They just want to mingle. It's funny because I actually walked through some, because I live in the south of England, and I have a lot of famous people walking around, actors and people like that. And I was walking through a town centre. It's like an upmarket place, and there was this guy with those really expensive sunglasses on, and a baseball cap, and it looks like they really work out in like every day in the gym, kind of, not your normal guy, like somebody who really works out 24/7. You can tell the tan and the hat and sunglasses. I've seen this twice actually. I went to France and I saw somebody famous there, and as soon as I recognised, they kind of out of the way. But this happened quite recently in a little market town, and this person looked at me. And I looked back and I kind of tried to look behind the sunglasses, and the person just really started walking really fast to try to prevent being noticed. And you get that with, that they'll get on a motorbike. People like, let me see here, like Tom Cruise or somebody like, who you'd notice instantly. Some kind of top actors, okay, and they put the helmet on, they put the visor on, and the glasses and stuff like that, so nobody'd know, and they just ride on their motorbikes. But how lonely is that existence? If you think about it, how lonely is that existence when you can't stop and you can't go to a cafe. You can't, not unless you're in some kind of Monaco or some multi-millionaire place. You can't stop and go in some cafe and say, oh, can I have coffee and some carrot cake? We could, but you soon get mobbed. People taking photographs, oh, can I have a selfie with you? And all that kind of thing. So, yeah, because that kind of reminded me when I saw that person, and they did have quite a physique as like a Tom Cruise type person. It could have been Tom Cruise, I don't know, but they start marching on as soon as I tried to look behind the sunglasses. Why am I saying this? Because this is a situation with Harry. He can't go anywhere without getting recognised. And if Prince Harry, you're watching this, this is the lifestyle you've chosen, which you used to. You used to go around King's Road with your baseball cap on, and nobody used to bother you. They'd leave you alone and say, hi, Harry, how are you? Nobody would mob you. And you used to go to Petworth, which is a little market town where he'd stay. I think it's one of his relatives there, and do polo. And you'd walk around Petworth and people would just let you get along and not bother you. But now you would have to be like one of those A-listers like Tom Cruise or whoever, and wear your baseball cap, your glasses, and incognito, and walking around a market town or a town, you'd not even be able to stop and have a coffee or carrot cake or anything. And as soon as you get noticed, you'd get mobbed because you have joined the A-lister kind of Hollywood kind of set. That's your lifestyle now. Yet you was led to believe you were going to get privacy and you was going to get away from that, and you're going to get away from the royal family and all that institutional BS, and you're going to get freedom. And you've been sold a lie. You've been sold a lie by the so-called person that's supposed to love you, because now you've hit that brick wall. You'll have to have your sunglasses stitched to you. You'll make sure that you've got it covers your face, your hat, scarf, so nobody sees you. It's going to be worse than ever. So it's more than hitting a brick wall. It's kind of a realization and a wake-up call to say, this person has ridden my bloody arse to get here. So let's have a look here at your comments. The reason I'm doing this is because I read something in the Daily Mail. And it's no joke, because Harry wanted to avoid this. And he's just kind of jumped into a situation where he's not going to be able to walk around some small town with, and the English people say, oh, it's Prince Harry, we'll let him have his privacy. Now you've got a global stage. You may have kind of fantasized about being Tom Cruise, but now you're Tom Cruise, or you're just going to get mobbed. So let's have a look here. I can't see with these damn glasses. I'm going to have to get my glasses checked, because these are just I can't see. Are we still banging on about unconscious bliss? Can't put the word Yvonne may get. I can't see. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't see what you're saying. I need to get my eyes rechecked. Yeah, you're listening to me while exercising. Well, that's good after the lockdown, isn't it? Yeah. Do you like my stories, guys? Do you like my story time? I've got somebody said that I've got a calming voice that will fall asleep to. Okay, which is good. And somebody said that their 2-year-old fell asleep to my voice. So if anybody falls asleep to my voice and feels that inner kind of, maternal security, well, that's fantastic. I hope so. Okay. So it says, like, we'll go right to the beginning of this. Is Harry in like some kind of lost world here? Oh, thank you, Libby. Yeah, I know these glasses. I think these are a 2+, but I think I'm a 3 now. I don't know what's happened. Maybe I got the coronavirus and it's made me blind. I don't know. So, okay, thank you, Libby. Yvonne, increase the size of the writing by pressing. Well, I can read that. Okay, okay. Thank you. Oh yeah, I feel that I feel that Megan is definitely a puppet master. But it was very telling when she was trying to get him out the frame of like, move over, you get over there. That was very telling. Okay, that it was very telling. She wanted. I just find it sad. I feel it's like that person that's kind of being to used for their status. It's like that famous person that's been used for the status, and it's one of the worst kind of nightmares. I've actually bagged myself a gold digger. Oh, that's such an achievement. I have actually bagged myself a gold digger. What an achievement. And I've been sold a lie. Naivety? I mean, surely, but if it's naivety, he's learned now, hasn't he, that not to believe. Oh, Libby, I'm being used, Yvonne, by. Look, I'm sorry. If you are being used by, we all get used sometime. We just have to learn by that. We do get used. People are out there. They're like vultures. You know, if they feel that they can mold you and use you and put you into some kind of trance that you're going to follow this fakery, this fake kind of future that doesn't exist. You know, you go into the future with this person, you believe every single word they say because you love them. You love them. You've fallen in love with that person, and you've fallen so deeply in love with that person you could cry because you felt, I've met my soulmate here. I love this person. And that's what they want you to believe, that you're so deeply in love with them that then they can start to do the puppet mastering then, you see. Oh, I've got this person now. I've got this person, hook, line and sinkered. Do you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to do a daily reading on how to try to work this out. You know, because I'm one of these suckers. You know, I'm one of these suckers that fall in love, fall deeply in love. I'm one of these people. You know, I fall deeply in love with somebody like Megan, but a male version. And I believe it, guys. I believe the BS. And it breaks my heart when you hit that brick wall and you realise, oh my God, this didn't even exist. Yeah, I've been there, Libby, and thank you for your comments there, because that's such help to everyone. And I think people, you know, I'm so proud of you, Libby, for saying this. You say you're too kind, but the thing is if you've got nothing to prove, and only all you've got to prove, you feel happy and content within yourself and self-assured, then all you've got to give is your heart, and your kindness, because you want to share that. You want to share that with people. And I don't care if you think that I'm too kind, then I'm not going to apologise for actually feeling that I'm too generous and too kind, because I love being like that. I love being me. I feel secure in that. I love myself so much. I accept who I am so much that I'm able to give love out to people. And I feel proud to be like that. And I'm definitely going to do a reading on how to look out for people who just want to just use you and ride the back of you and get what they can from you. And the insecurity it leaves you with when that happens. Because I get a lot of famous people this happens to, because they don't know, they're in such a turmoil, they don't know who to trust. And Harry is getting to that point of, I was royal, I could walk around small towns in England, and people would just turn their head and say, oh, that's Harry, let's not give him too much. But now he's in this kind of realms of A-lister Hollywood. He's just going to get surrounded by vultures. And people, Hollywood stars, can't find anyone that's authentic and real. Everybody, they're looking around and everybody's fake and acting. And who is real? Who can they trust? And then it gets like they try to get to know who they are and who they are spiritually, and what does it all mean. But Harry's not got there yet. Harry's about to hit that brick wall of it's all just been a fake lie. He'll get there, and he'll realise that he's being used. I'm going to leave it there, guys, because I started this with Harry is feeling lost in LA, like a pea in a drum, and I've just explained intuitively why I feel that is. So let's just finish off looking at your comments here. Yeah, so thank you. And yeah, I think it's all about love. And it's sad that we can't just love expressively without feeling we've got this, we've got to be careful. We've got to be careful. We're going to get used. Or why can't we just love, kind of? Why can't we just love? Why can't we just love without feeling this threat? And it's worse if you're famous. It's worse if you're famous. So let's have a look here. We met the wrong people. It's okay to give love, but we have to receive too. Hope you do a reading on this, Yvonne. I will do this. I'll do a daily reading on this. I will do a daily reading on this because I think we all need this. Why we need to... The thing is that when this happens and when we hit a brick wall and we realise we've been used and that kind of thing, it's like we stick with people that we trust and we end up in a bubble, and then we don't want to step out of that bubble because, okay, I trust these people, but I don't trust the outside world, and we stick with people we know, and they will introduce you to people they know, and and then people they know that they feel that they could introduce you to, that you can trust. It's all that inner circle, and it gets like that. And that's when you can't crack into that circle. Do you understand? So I feel famous people know what that's like. It's like you'd like to go outside that circle, because I can't stand that circle. Can't stand that circle, really. And people they introduce me to, no. I want to go outside that circle. But when you go outside that circle, it's a little bit kind of bit dodgy. So, but that's the world of Harry and Meghan, in that enclosed kind of cage. What's that? Yeah, exactly. Sunflower. People are interested in Harry, not Meghan. Exactly. And she's riding the back of that. That's what I pick up here. He's got royal blood. Yeah. And she belittles him. That's narcissistic, because he's much bigger than she will ever be. So that's narcissism. Narcissists choose somebody who's a lot bigger than what they are. And then what they do, they start to chip them down and start to kind of manipulate them. And Harry's been a great kind of victim. So look, guys, really interesting session. I've just used my own intuitive energies here to look in between the nooks and crannies. I mean, I'm not famous. I'm as famous as this show here, but I'm looking in between the lines and the nooks and crannies of this torture that these kind of famous people go through, and they don't feel that they're free. And what's happened with Harry has been taken from the royal family to something that's damn well worse. It's worse, a worse kind of bubble. And he's feeling lost in that bubble. I hope you're watching, Harry, because you feel lost in that bubble. And if anybody can share here, please share. Please share. If you know people that you can pass this on to, please share. Because that's where you feel lost in that bubble that you have been taken to. You'll never be able to walk around King's Road with just a baseball cap on. You would, you've tried to do that, but you've had paparazzi surrounding you. It would have to be sunglasses next, and a scarf around your nose. Exactly, the royals, that's why they stick to their own. Pamela, that's why they stick to their own, because they know exactly this game. Thank you, everyone, and I'm going to call this show finished. Thank you for joining me for this live show. I didn't expect to get this many people, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed this inner kind of spiritual sharings of like intuitive energies here. Of what I feel is going on here with Harry feeling lost in LA. Sending you lots of love, lots of blessings. And bye for now, guys. Bye-bye.